Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and it's another exciting day at Spellbinders. They're launching a new wax seals collection. It is called Sealed by Spellbinders Wax Seals Collection. Whew! This is a product that is new to Spellbinders and went all the way with it, and it is also new to me, and I have played with it, and let me tell you, oh, it's fun and so sweet, and add-ons, you can use it with the wax seals or without. So there is lots of opportunities, lots of options, and lots of, oh my goodness, I think I'm going to add this to my cart. Ooh, I want to add that too. I did not receive the entire thing, so I already know, just for myself personally, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Yeah. And also included in this video, I will do a tutorial, and I'm not going to speed through that tutorial to show you how to use the wax seal, which I thought I was a little intimidated. I'll be honest, not that hard at all. I made myself a whole jar full of them. One after the other. Yes, I was in factory mode again. Just like with the Glimmer Hot Foil, I was just one seal after the other. I even used some and I still have a bunch left. Oh, love these babies. Let's take a look at this beautiful box. Let me show you the unboxing first. Let's get started. This is something brand new for them and brand new to me and maybe brand new to you. All sorts of goodies. There's a wax seal kit. Everything in there for you to start doing wax seals. There are also coordinating dies, Glimmer Hot Foil plates, the wax in all sorts of pretty colors, like pearly colors and the standards, you know, gold, silver, red, but teals and pinks and more. This is all just in time for all your Christmas crafting if you want to seal everything or use it as a decorative element on your card. And if you're not interested in the wax seal kit, you can get the wax seal stamp set with the coordinating die and still get that look. Yay! Let me show you what the wax seal kit looks like. Okay, crafters, so this is an unboxing because I have to use this. So Spellbinders was just so gracious to send me the actual kit. And if you order this or order this as a gift, because look how pretty this is. This is a handsome gift. It does arrive sealed in plastic to protect your box. Let me give you a quick measurement on it. Almost 11 inches by 6.5 inch wide, okay? And now I'm going to take it out of the packaging. So after you remove it from your protective sleeve, this is what you can put in a gift bag, or the beauty of this shape, you can gift wrap this too and put it under the tree. Yes, it does come with this sleeve, so it says Sealed by Spellbinders Wax Seal Kit. It does slide just like a belly band. I love that. And then here on the side, there's a little pull ribbon, just gently, and voila. Now, thank goodness Spellbinders did create a little video for us so we can know how to do this, because this is my first time doing wax seal, but this alone, so impressive. I mean, talk about a wowzer as a gift or a gift for yourself. It comes with a silicone little mat here, and this is where you would put your wax, so you don't have to worry about getting a silicone mat, etc. It comes with the kit. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. It says sealed, so you won't mix it up with your embossing plates or anything. Well, gosh, I know. So after you put down the silicone, here is the beautiful box. And in the box, you get a couple of fabulous goodies here. So you don't have to purchase everything separate. It all comes together. This is the housing for your tea light candle underneath for the heat, to then put your spoon on top of it. Oh, this is so cute. Feel like I'm back in chemistry lab. And then, but it's not that hard. Chemistry was harder. You do get one seal with the holder, and every single seal that you can purchase from Spellbinders will come with a holder, but you can, very pretty, nice weight. In the video, we were told that the weight, there's a reason for the weight, is to really get a good hold on that wax, because if it's too light, it won't get a good impression on the wax. All the little tips and tricks. They really wanted to give you a quality product, okay? So you also get a little box of gold wax beads. Now look at that coloring. What does this remind you of? Spellbinders brush gold cardstock. It's very close to it. Oh, that's good. That brush gold cardstock comes into play with this whole seal kit. There is going to be a new, we were sent a sample and so thankful for it. There will be now Spellbinders white brushed cardstock. Look at this. Can you see the glisten? Look at that. Double-sided. Same nice weight. Ooh. And you will get a tutorial in here, but I just had to show you the goodies. Here is black. Oh. So for invitations, graduations. Look at that. So that's the brush gold and then the black. I guess it's called brush black. And you can definitely use it to give that really professional card to your projects. If you want to go that way, Spellbinders will take you there. Yep. Love that. So you're going to see some more elegant cards. This is your starter kit. Now let me also show you some of the goodies I was sent, but they're ready for you. I was sent 4 wax seal stamps. So you get 1. This one says for you. And it has a little bit of a leaf design right there. So cute. And you can also take a look at all the other wax seal stamps available. There are some happy birthday. I was sent 2 happy birthdays. So pretty. Wildflower happy birthday. Sweet happy birthday. I'll link everything that I'm showing you here so you can also take a look if you see something that you really like. This one, thanks mandala. Now this mandala, I was like, oh, is it going to, you know, really wax good? I saw an example from a team member that already used this. Oh, it is good. All this detail came out. Yeah. Excitement, excitement, excitement. So you can get that level of detail with this wax system, okay? So it's not just a standard. Some wax seals, you'll just see like, just thanks, one big flower. Notice how you're seeing a lot of detail here. Even on the one that you get, you're getting detail right there. Intricate detail. It's going to give you intricate detail. So if you're looking for something like that, here you go. All packaged and ready for us crafters who are interested in getting in wax. And I was thinking about it a couple months ago, but I would have had to source here, there. And I was just like, oh, forget it. It's too much. Then I started watching a few videos from like professional waxers. And I was like, huh? So here, notice how everything is packaged nicely. Everything together, one spot. You do have options. Thank goodness we love options. You even have options for the dyes that you use with this set. And you're going to see some examples. And there, look at that. Hello. Oh, love. I mean, that's just perfect. Use it on the outside of your envelope to seal your envelope. And Spellbinders is also carrying some beautiful A2 envelopes. So let's talk about that for 1 second. Show you what I was sent. Same black, brush gold, A2. Look at that. I mean, talk about like, you could make your own wedding invitations at this point. Baby shower, bridal shower. It's just, oh, see? Look at that colorway. This is so good. Navy. So there must be some navy cardstock coming too. Brush silver. Now I do have a pack of brush silver, but I keep going for the golds. I know you guys haven't seen me use brush silver yet. It's coming. Brush gold. But the brush gold is just like, hello. I tell you. And now it's in an envelope too. So you could really go to town with the brush gold if you love it. And I will say it again, crafters. Try this color. It is that good and double-sided. Even in just the general cardstock that I've been using. See? Double-sided. Cuts well. And she takes glue. Most of this type of paper, you use a little bit of glue, all of a sudden it dries. You'll see every spot that you applied the glue pushing through it. This, not with that brushed cardstock. And then it's a yummy color. So it's a beautiful neutral. And lastly, let me also show you, I was also sent pastel pink. So the color's right here. You get 100 wax beads. Peachy pink. I did open this one up. And teal. Look at that teal. Oh, wait for it. Yeah. Love it. The gold with the pink or with the light pink. Ooh. Alrighty, crafters. Now I'm going to play with this kit and then we will proceed with the video and a tutorial. Let me tell you, it is So good. I am super excited. If you do decide to get this, which is so totally worth it, and like I said, it's all bundled into one, you can start with this kit, stay right here, and you are on your way to all sorts of wax seal goodness. You don't have to go sourcing anything outside of Spellbinders to get into wax seals. Here is the beautiful box. You could keep the sleeve on, but if you want to wrap it up this way, I think this is gorgeous all on its own. Go into that tutorial, which like I said, I'm going to do in real time. The only part I'll probably speed up a little bit is the heating, because you don't need to watch the wax melt. I'll hop back in and show you, oh, right now we can do a pour. Okay? Notice how I'm saying the word pour like I'm a professional? No, I'm not. But boy, this thing is making me look like one though. Alrighty, so beyond the beautiful box that it comes packaged in, I'm using it as my storage box for the kit. What I showed you how it came, you can just remove this out. It's 2 pieces of, I don't know what this is, like a black foam. Just remove that. It comes out easy. It's not adhered to it. And then for my storage, look at that. Keep the whole kit together. Love that. So I have the silicone mat, the burner, some of my wax beads. You know, depends on how big this gets, then I would probably keep the base here and then put these somewhere else. But I would definitely keep all my seals, the burner, and the little pouring spoon here in this with some tea lights, okay? And then these are the little seal stamps. They call them seal stamps. Ooh. You put them over to the side. Now, you can exchange these out. See how they just screw off? But I like the fact that I get a handle with each one of them, because I noticed when I got into my factory mode, I was just switching them out. So if I had to keep doing this, then the wax would harden. That happened at one point when I got distracted for a second. And then I was like, oh, so we'll talk about that too. Now let's talk about this tea light candle. This is just a standard tea light candle, and that is what is recommended for you to get. Just a bag at Walmart, Target, wherever. You're looking for standard, 1/2 inch high, not the 1 inch high, not the long lasting, long burning. Don't need that. Too much heat. It's going to give off. You're not going to be melting wax. You're going to be boiling wax, which is going to be just a hot mess. So what you need is 1/2 inch tall, this standard, cheaper one. That's what you need, okay? Trim off a little bit off of that wick. I didn't trim it enough, so my own was in the beginning. It was a little bit hot, too hot. I'm going to use my little lighter. Just get one of these. So just get it started. There we go. So we're doing fire in the video. And then here is the bottom of the burner. See how that's a nice big area? So you don't slide it in from the side. You just cover it just like that. Done. You'll see pictures of it like this, but you need to have wax in here. I learned that the hard way too. When it's new to you, you're like, oh, how does it go? But everything is an easy fix. Thank goodness. One thing I will tell you that you need to have on the side, paper towels. You know, maybe even the more rigid paper towel, the better. So I'm going to go on the rigid side of this paper towel. The paper towel is what's used to clean out the wax in between. And we'll get into that in a second. When I got into factory mode, I found myself doing this. I would take out some beads, a couple beads here. You know what? Okay, I'm going to stay up here for the time being, but once I start to really get into the stamping, then I'm going to lower the camera. But just so you can see where I'm getting everything from, I need to keep the camera up high. This one, teal. Love the teal. Oh, and then I have a little bowl here where I put all my little goodies in. Look at that. Look at that. See, I made so many of these, just one after the other. I tell you, factory mode, and they store well in here. Nothing is happening. They're like little discs. I would rather keep them in something like that, though. I wouldn't put them in something like this. This one is pastel pink. For each, I'm going to call it melt. For each melt, you're looking at 3 beads to 4. I find, and let me show you the difference here, seeing that I'm talking about it. That's a 4. You get more of that lip. This is a 3. You see the difference? This is harder to control than that. But we'll talk about how to get this. Because when I mean hard to control, notice how I'm not getting a lip here. But we'll talk about how to more ensure that you get a lip all the way around. But so good. And the covering is that, we'll talk about the pen too. Because I was sent a silver pen. Need to get the gold though. It's a gold oil marker. All right, next color, peachy pink. Ooh, now you can see all my wax beads. So peach, pastel pink, gold comes standard with the kit, so you don't even have to buy beads in the beginning. If you're giving this as a gift, they can start immediately with the gold. I definitely want to get the red because I just like the whole traditional way of it. Now we're going to do our first one. Yay, let's see. Let's go with what the kit comes with. Let's go with gold. I'm going to do 4. Okay, crafters, so now that I have zoomed down my camera, you put 4 in here, then you go up on here. That's it. This does rest up there. You don't have to prop it. It'll stay by itself. It's not doing anything. Another reason for this silicone mat, this tea light is giving off heat. So if you decide to use this, let's say on your dining room table where a lot of us do craft, always keep this silicone mat with your kit. Hence, that's why I keep the box, because everything fits together. The essential kit, keep that all together. Right now, this is protecting the surface. See the melting happening? That's the excitement. First time I did this, that's when the panic started, like, what do I do next? But super fun. All right, and then you get all your seals ready, because once you do one, you can go straight into the next one. They do melt very easy. I'm going to go with the standard that came with it, for you. So we're gonna go with the for you, okay? So now look at the waxes melting. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But gosh, this is so satisfying, guys. You just don't know. This is like stitching. The stitching is so satisfying. This is another one that's like, ooh, this is super satisfying. Like, I felt I was back in the day when people would write letters and seal it for privacy. And oh, I didn't do it on an envelope yet though, but I was definitely playing with it on cards, and we'll look at the cards examples shortly. Now, you see how it's starting to get to that place? You want it to look like this, not a bunch of bubbles. And we'll talk about bubbles because I did get a few. All right. I would pour right about here. So let me bring it up to you guys. Can you see? Now let me make sure that my camera is back in focus. Now we're going to do the pour. The slower you go, the better. Like so. I like to kind of do a little bit of a swirl. I was doing swirl when I was mixing colors. See a nice little circle forming? Okay. Now I'm going to show you what I did last night. I have this. I'm going to throw 2 turquoise, 1 gold. Put this on here. Let that go. Take the for you. I'm going to stand up now for this because the best way to do this is to come straight down. Oh, see, I didn't do that one good. I did not do that one good because I am here filming it. So we'll do the next one better. I see a little bubble. I'm going to burst that bubble. You can burst the bubble. I burst it in the pan there. Take the hot wax, just wipe it with your, while it's hot, you can definitely clean it super easy. Don't let it cool down, okay? And just leave that there. So while this is heating up, I'm going to release it. There's it for you. See what happened? And you can use your fingers and lift it off, but I found I was using my good old trusty Cricut spatula from when I first started crafting to help me. That just lifted off. And there you go. But you see what happened? There we go. Ready to go. Now this I'm going to swirl because I have gold and turquoise together. Oh, this is so much fun. This is so much fun. Put it like that. Now, I want to clean this out, right? So this is what I'm going to do. Fold your paper towel like twice on itself. So it's like 4 layers thick because this thing is hot. You're going to take your finger and you're going to wipe it out. See how clean it comes out? Let me drop this on here meantime. Did I do it again? I might have done it again. Put this on here. Let me go into one of my favorite combos. Pink with a little bit of turk. So I want to do 4 in the bowl because obviously I'm having like moments of it acting like it's 3 now all of a sudden because I'm on camera. But most of mine were like this last night, you know. Super duper, 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 duper cute. Look at the detail on this one. That's that thanks with the mandala. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love, love. This one here should be cool now. Take it off. There we go. For you. Bring in back my spatula. I had like 5 of them going at one time. Like I just leave it there, then come in with the spatula later on and lift it off. But you see how quickly it starts melting? Okay, I want to get a good one. So I'm hanging right here, waiting to get a good one. Let me do a happy birthday. And you just clean in between. So see how this has a hot wax? Just flip it on itself and clean again. And if you use your pokey tool, if you do get an air bubble, you just pop it with your pokey end of the die picker, and that would just easily pick it up. I'm going to go ahead now and do my pour. I just love the marble effect. Ready? Ooh, that one looks like it's going to be really good. Now, if you're not ready with your next color, because this was a mistake I made last night, put it over here to the side, put the stamp on, coming straight down, come in slow. Okay, now I'm coming in slow because I'm relaxing now doing this third attempt in. All right, then wipe it out. Going to come in now with that peach. Now the peach and the gold, it was okay. It wasn't as exciting. And they did tell us that not every colorway works, okay? That's the peach and gold. You see the color combo? Here is solid gold. Here is, oh, I love the pink though. Look at the solid pink. See, that's not quite where it needs to be. Did I throw it away? Of course not. Here is the teal and pink, the light pink, the pastel pink, like one of my favorites. Here is the peach by itself. You notice how by itself, you can see that it says happy birthday, but it needs that highlighting. There's that metallic pen that we use for it. Here's a good one. Look at this, thanks. Yeah, I think I just showed you guys that one. Love. Now my metallic pen was bleeding a little bit last night. This one is a combination of the peach and the pink in this one. Like I said, my pen was bleeding. I think either it's new or the humidity in Florida. I can't figure which one it is. Or maybe I was going too heavy. Could be that too. All right, pull it off. Look at that. I can move it with my little spatula. Just go over here. Ready now again for another pour. After this, I'm going to stop because I'll just sit here doing this all day. And you guys will be like, okay, I get the point. But it's super easy. Out the gate, you can do this. Not hard. Start off, like I said, with the 4 beads. Now notice how it wasn't straight, but I kind of came in slow. When you come in slow, then you can maneuver it a little bit. Wiping off all that hot wax. There we go. And I'm going to out my little candle. Super easy, super fun. You'll make a ton. So I went and got the metallic pen and I was sent silver. This is called Deco Color by Marvy. It is an oil-based opaque metallic paint marker. Spellbinders does carry this, so you can just do one-stop shopping. And you do get free shipping at a certain point in your purchase, okay? Also, they have gold and I believe rose gold. So I'm going to get a gold from them. All right, so now I think I can take this one off. Look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, there you go. So you can stop here if you want, but the highlighting really does something for it. Now, if this is like, oh, this is doing something to my eyes, get a good pair of readers. I get my readers at Walmart, same place that I got my tea light candles, okay? Putting on my readers, because of course I can't see. And I need to be able to see doing this. Now this, with the glass mat, I can put this off to the side, okay? And it's not a problem. So I'm gonna just put it over here to cool off. Shake up the pen. Let's do it on this one, because this one has a more contrast that you can see. The silver should be good. So after shaking it up for a little bit, when you first get it, it will be white. You just press it down, not here. Just press it down on a piece of paper towel or something to activate it to let the ink come down. Okay, and then what you do is lightly and like so. You see how it goes? Now, I was having, like I said, a little bit of a bleed the first time I used it, but I think it was because it was new, because now it's not doing it, which is great. So you guys can see it on camera. But you see, I mean, this is like super tiny, hence readers. Now, all of this I was doing where the camera is. My head would be right here. Not easy for me to do at this angle, but it is what it is. I just wanted you guys to see how easy it is. Even if you're not in full focus, I can still make it work. Oh, look at that. Look at that detail. See how the marker brings up the detail? Now I just got a little smidge there. I wonder if I can pick it up. Yeah. Oh, I just pushed it back with my nail while it's wet. Got a little smidge. Oh, learn something new. Just push it back with my fingernail or use, and I didn't even get any bubbles this time in the wax. I think last night, because I was waxing so much one after the other, I got a little bubble here or there. Just pop it with your tool. Look at that. Let's go for the second one, birthday as well. There are seals for the holidays. I don't have any, so of course now I'm going to get one. Here we go again. Human error. You see it? Let me see if I can pick it up like this too. Wait a second. Ooh, ooh. While it's wet, go for it with your pick. Oh, ooh, crafters, look at that. Learn something that I didn't know before. Just go super light. But of course, you know, I think sometimes I do go heavy. So, because if you go in heavy, you're going to color the back of the surface. The actual, what we're coloring right now is the raised up part of that seal. But if you push down too much, you're going to start going into the back, which I think I just lightly tapped. This is something that you get better with time. When I was watching the pros, they were doing it like in, you know, of course they sped through the video, but it looked like 2 seconds. And I'm like, oh, look at that. Oh, so nice. But you see, crafters, this is, not only is this exciting, it's very elegant too. And I love that the kit doesn't have a horrific price point, one, and the kit is all in one place. Everything that you need for the kit added on, all the colors are all in one place at a decent price point. These wax seals have a really nice look to them. Little bit of a shine, not crazy crazy. Pastel is a little bit more matte, but depending on your project, you go from there, okay? Alrighty, let me move on from, oh, and don't forget, love this because I can do one here, one here, one here, and just keep on going. Yeah, you'll see. If you decide to invest or invest in this as a gift and you guys get together and play with it, oh, you'll be like, I see why there's handles for every single seal. Get these two things. I like the spatula, it really helps to lift it, to move it. All right, I'm going to clean up my surface and be right back. Thanks so much for hanging in there. Now let's talk about how much was actually taken out of my tea light. Look at that, not much. I could reuse this. While you're doing the wax seal, you put your little spoon down, answer a phone call, you come back, everything in here is hard and the paper towel is not working. What you do, then you put this back onto the pot with the candle, get it wet, then clean it out. And if you do make a mistake too, for example, this one here that I made a mistake with, I can just either break it or cut it and put it back in here and start all over again. But when you mix it is the more that it will mud together if you keep reheating it and turn a whole different color. I do love this pastel pink. If this is speaking to you, this is a really good color. I love it. In the days of old, wouldn't you have an envelope and pour the hot wax and seal it on an envelope? You can do that, but I did not go that route. And thank goodness in the tutorial, Spellbinders was like, no, you're using this like an embellishment. Yeah. What I'm doing is putting them in a bowl like this, ready to go. And see, they can take a beating. They can just toss in here, not crazy throwing, but you can toss them in here and they're not breaking. They're not that fragile, okay? Once they're cool, they're fine. Okay, crafters, now let's put together a card. Super easy, super quick. I am going to be using the sealed blooms die. I used the rest of the dies in the other examples, and I think I'm going to break the video into parts 1 and parts 2. After putting together this card, then I'll end the video and then go into part 2 for the next segment where I show you all the goodies. There will be a part 3 because there are a lot of glimmer hot foil plates and glimmering projects, and I haven't done those yet. So there's another video coming in the future. Okay, so I have my little bowl of seals ready to go. Now, let's talk about this die. It is such a pretty die, but comes together super quick. And a great way to use all your scraps. You know I love that. Just use segments of cardstock. So if you're using your specialty cardstock, it's not going to use a lot, okay? That's that middle piece right there. This is roughly 4 3/4 of an inch tall. So I cut it out of green cardstock. This is Spellbinders Fern cardstock. And then all you do, you get your little floral bits. That cuts all your floral bits. These two big ones go here and here. That middle one goes there, and then that one there. Super easy. Get your glue. I use Barely Art glue. Spellbinders does carry Barely Art glue, so I'll put a link for that as well. Just a little dab. When you put on that fine tip applicator, it's so good. All you need to do now is just match the shape, which the smallest bit goes right here, like so. Now I have a little bit of glue on my glass surface, but good thing about this glass mat, I can clean it with isopropyl alcohol and she'll be fine. There is general information if you're looking for a really good glass mat. This is Glassboard Studio below, okay? Where you can get a discount. Love a good discount too. All right, there we go with the little bud. And look at that, done. Now this piece right here cuts out the centers. Do you have to put on a center? No. You can just put a little gem pearl, because now Spellbinders has all these awesome, beautiful pearls in so many colors. This is my card base ready to go. Even though there is a glimmer hot foil plate, but I haven't done the glimmer yet. I did use my favorite embossing folder, Geoscreen, and I know you guys haven't seen this one in a while. I've been playing with so many of them. I love collecting embossing folders. These oversized embossing folders, they're so good. 5.5 inch wide, 8.5 inch tall. That's a 2D embossing folder, so it'll just go through your standard die cut machine. So I already prepped it. I have my rose gold metallic thread wrapped, taped down. This cardstock, I wanted it to be kind of peachy because I was thinking of the envelopes. So here we have that rose gold envelope in that colorway. See how it's all kind of in that colorway? Or I could also go with the gold, okay? I do have it on that 110-pound card base ready to go. So first thing you would do, lay down your floral. I'm kind of liking this, but I did pre-cut some florals more in the colorway. I cut all 3 out, like so. So I'm going to go this way, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is to put these florals together. And there's lots of choices, even a nice Christmas themed one with the holly. Oh, so good, so good. Now the reason for the length is that once the seal is on, and I had 2 seals that I'm thinking of going between, it's nice to have the little legs sticking out. Do you have to have the legs sticking out? No, but it is nice. Okay, crafters, I'm liking that spray at a slight angle. You see it? You can overlap them, you can bring it tighter, but I also like how the legs look. I like the legs like that. Because this glue does do dots, which is fabulous. You don't have to drown your piece in glue. Oh goodness, I like this layout so much that I don't want to mess it up. Lift it up, I'm applying a dot there, like so. Play with it a little bit, get my layout right. Do it on top of this. I want the legs to have a certain look too, down at the bottom. Use your tweezers. If your fingers are like, right now my fingers are just not cooperating with me. If your fingers are giving you a hard time, get yourself a good detailed tweezer, okay? Spellbinders does carry a detailed tweezer. I don't own it, but they do have it with the same point like this, and it's not a reverse tweezer. It's just a straight tweezer. I think somebody was about to have a car accident. Ooh. All right, let that glue set for a second. I can take my tweezer, slide it gently here, hold it, and dots of glue. Dot, 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 dot. I don't generally go the whole length of the stem. Could I have used adhesive sheets? Sure, But the adhesive sheets is going to stick everything down so flat. That's why I didn't want that. Now I peel that back, and I'm going to now lay my floral. Figure my placement. There. There. There, there. There we go. The glue dries clear, thank goodness. And that's it, folks. Pretty. Clean it up if you need to. So this background cardstock, if you're interested, this is also Spellbinders Barely Peach. I keep collecting their cardstock. It's so good to work with their florals. I know, it's so funny. It's like, I can just get cardstock anywhere, but then when you start to do the color combinations, that's where you start to see, oh, there's a reason why they sell certain colors and everything. This Barely Peach would work so well too with that brushed gold. Now, after this, that's it. Next step, putting on my wax seal. So I have this one, or I have this one, so I have two choices. I can keep it kind of a monochromatic, which I like, or I can go for contrast, which I also like. This is a combination of, it looks like the gold and the peach. This is peach with the pink, pastel pink. So I am feeling the delicate nature of this is a 3 bead melt as opposed to the 4 beads where you get a thicker rim. I'm feeling the 3 bead melt here better than the 4. The 4 is, and I just showed it to you like 9 times. These are 4s. See how they're bigger? But on this card size, I'm feeling the 3. Now I'm going to take some Distress Collage Medium. And I'm using my smaller bottle, which gives you a nice dollop. And what you want is a nice dollop of glue like that. You can also use the Barely Art glue, but I am not. I'm stretching my Barely Art glue. This is a lot of glue at that size. I can use the Distress Collage Medium. It'll have a fantastic hold. And then gently push it on. Notice how I didn't smear the glue here. I just put the dollop because I want everything to hold into place. Make sure that I am straight. And that's it, folks. Card is done. And then next thing, you just put it in a gift bag, put it at your colleague's desk, or in an envelope and mail it. So cute. With the Distress Collage Medium, this has a great hold, reminiscent of a hot glue gun. Okay, so once it sets, so I'm going to just put it aside to dry, and that's it. This is a cute, corally, peachy, monochromatic card. Okay, folks. Thanks so much for watching the tutorial on the awesome Sealed by Spellbinders. Great seal stamps. You got your little pouring spoon. In the next video, I will also be doing a card share. And here is a sneak peek of my cards. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So this one is like, I made it as an embellishment. So there is opportunity to play. And if you don't want to get the seal kit yet, you can still get a lot of the add-ons because the add-ons are standalone dies and glimmer hot foil plates, and they are good. So it's worth taking a look. I will put one big link at the top for the whole collection. Then I'll break down everything that I have shown you and discussed in this video. Then in the next video, I'll do the card share where I go into detail about using all these wonderful embossing folders too. Yes, the embossing folders are definitely adding something to this project. I know me, I'm going to just keep going, oh, I can use an embossing folder. Yes. Alrighty, crafters. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you give this a try. It is tons of fun, pure relaxation, and it is so beautiful and elegant to add to your cards. And if you are going to give this as a gift, what a great, beautiful, handsome gift that your recipient can go straight from out this box into crafting and creating, whether they're male or female, because this one covers the gamut. And if you do have a friend who loves to do handwritten notes, but they're not a crafter, they can still get a lot of enjoyment out of this particular kit too. Yeah, so I do have a friend in mind that I'm going to get a kit for this. She loves notes. She's not a crafter. She doesn't have time for it. But boy, she would love this. And this is quick, easy, beautiful, fun, and creative. Alrighty, crafters. Until the next video, part 2, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.